happy to have you joining me today. We are going to be learning about dragon fruit. So why don't you guys come on closer and we're going to get started today. So this is a dragon fruit right here. You guys can see how colorful and pretty this is. It is such a unique fruit. This fruit actually comes from a cactus. This cactus lives in Central America or southern Mexico, and it's actually all over the world, but that's where it originally comes from. So we get to experience an exotic fruit today. This fruit, if you're wondering how to eat it, do we peel the layers or knock on it? You can't tell, but this fruit is actually kind of squishy. It is soft, but it's firm at the same time. Like, have you ever felt an avocado and how you can feel the squishiness of it? Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's soft. So you want it to be the right texture for a fruit like this. So how we eat this fruit is we actually have to eat the inside of it. So when I cut this open, you're going to be able to see what it looks like. For today, we are going to actually make dragon fruit syrup. I'm really excited. Haven't made it before. I hope it tastes really yummy. So let's get started with that. So in order for us to make the dragon syrup, we have to cut the dragon fruit into a bunch of pieces. Now, I told you guys that you're not really supposed to eat the skin, but in order for this recipe to work, we have to cut it with the skin. We're not going to eat it, we're just trying to get as much flavor as possible in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a knife and we're going to cut it through. Now, important safety tip, extremely important with a knife. You want to make sure that you get a parent or guardian's permission before you decide to use a knife as sharp as this, because I have cut myself on this. It is not fun. When you are cutting something, coming closer, make sure that you keep your fingers curled, okay? So when you cut down, you do not want to accidentally hurt yourself, so you have to keep them curled. So let's cut this. Whoa. And see what's on the inside. Wow, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Some dragon fruits are white in the middle and some are this pink that you see as well. They're completely pink, and some are even yellow. They are such a unique fruit. So we're gonna cut the entire thing. Again, we wanna keep it curled. We're just gonna cut it into a bunch of tiny pieces. Should I try a piece to see what it tastes like? Let's see. It's like a kiwi pear. It's super, super random. I'm gonna save this piece for later. Okay, let's cut this. Alright guys, so we finished cutting up all of the fruit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put all of this fruit inside a pan. So you guys can see what we're doing. It's a lot of seeds. All these black parts in here that you can see and that are on my hand, these are all seeds. So we're going to scoop all this in. Oof. Look at my hands, all covered in a bunch of seeds. Crazy. You don't need any extra seeds. So the next part that we're going to be doing is we are going to add a cup of water. I already measured this out. Don't worry, I did not drink from it at all. I got a different cup for that. So we put a cup of water in here. And then, oh my gosh, look at that. That's full of seeds. And then this is a cup of sugar. So whenever you're making a syrup, you want equal parts sugar, equal parts water. So we're going to put this in. You guys can see it's a lot of sugar. Whew, that's a bunch of dust for the sugar. So let me rinse my hands real quick. Okay, so we are going to be putting this on the stove. Now, safety tip, extremely important. When you are near a hot stove, you want to make sure that you have parents' or guardians' permission, and you want to be very careful because it is hot and you don't want to burn yourself. My stove in particular actually is a gas stove, which means that it's an open flame. So come close. I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So this stove has open flame like that. So if you have one like this, make sure you get a guardian's permission or parents' permission. Even if yours is an electric stove, it's still hot. So you want to be very careful. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to let this simmer. It means it's going to create little bubbles. If you guys want to come look and see the water right now. Do you have a good visual of it? Mm-hmm. Awesome. So all this white stuff in here, that sugar, needs to disappear. So it's going to take some time. We're going to have to get this to simmer. And once that is all simmered, I'll let you know what we're doing next.
6 hours later.
All right, so we have waited a long time. If you look inside the pot, it is a really pretty color so far. So now what we're gonna do is we have a bowl and we have a strainer, and we're gonna pour the liquid all the way through and see what we get. So this is what the fruit looks like. Oh, wow, that's so pretty. And this is our simple syrup that we have made. And we can use it for a variety of things. We can use it in drinks or in a pancake or French toast or anything that you think you might want to use syrup for. Some people might put this on their ice cream or however, but I think it's just such a pretty color, and that's what we get to do with all this fruit. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll check you next time. Bye.